me, bitches!
So, the Cybergun Kalashnikov AK47 is full steel, as the box says, and real wood construction here, where the grip is. That is the only part of the gun that does contain wood. The box says it goes 530 FPS, but that is with 0.12 gram BBs. It goes about 410 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs. So here's the gun out of the box. We're in the box. So we got the mag, I think 450 BBs, somewhere around that. It's a high cap mag. Battery, charger is in the box here. Battery, and of course the gun, and it does come with a Cybergun manual and cleaning rod. So we'll start at the back of this side of the gun. First of all, we got our grip. This is actually ABS plastic. The only part of the gun, besides for the orange tip, that is plastic. Anyways, so right here is the rail system, where of course you can mount another rail system for scopes, all that, just like any other AK-47 would have. And again, this is all steel. Trigger, yeah, that's steel as well. Never really realized that. Mag release, and there's a signature marking here that says designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov, and of course it says Kalashnikov here, but I have no idea why the paint, or what is making the paint smudge off, because I never really touch it in this general direction. Anyways, so I do like that. I'm gonna see if I can maybe paint that back myself. And it has a picture of Mikhail Kalashnikov. So that's really cool, because of course real man made the real gun, Kalashnikov. Anyways, up here is the sight adjustment, just like any other AK-47. I'll show you guys that later. Of course, the wooden polished grip. I got it, the Kalashnikov. There's actually a full rifle with a wooden stock, and it does not include this grip. Because this version has a foldable stock, they give it a kind of some machine gun feeling, and I like this, the grip. That's the reason I got it. And of course the gas barrel there, which is just for show. It's all steel, and it's just a hollow tube, nothing going on there. Barrel, here's I think on real AK-47s this would be the cleaning rod. I'm not sure. If you guys know, comment. And of course the sights, which can be adjustable. In the box with the charger comes an adjustment tool to of course adjust it to range. I believe that's what it is for. Also tell me that in the comments if you know. And the plastic tip. We'll flip it over to the other side. So this is the adjustment tool I was talking about earlier. Metal, and it's got a kind of rectangular groove there, and you just put it on top there and screw it to a different height, certain height. Of course, relating to the distance that you're shooting. Standard wall charger comes in the box. The battery that actually comes with this gun is 8.4 stick battery, and that's what I use to charger. I want to get a smart charger because, of course, everybody knows benefits with that. Stops off the charge, which of course saves the battery. Anyways, so on this side of the gun, which I think is the more happening side, we've got the foldable stock. Grooves at the back. Doesn't really help that much, but of course, it's detail, it's nice. Button here to just press it, and it folds like any other AK-47 foldable stock. Grip, selector switch for fire, so automatic, semi, safety, this is just the groove for when the stock flips back. It's already set there, so it doesn't make very many scratches on the regular frame. Here is the chamber release, I guess you would call it. The AK47 Kalashnikov is a blowback version, so of course this goes back every single time you shoot. The sights here, I really like that the numbers are painted on, and I think that means maybe 0 in Russian, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, so adjust it to the length that you're shooting at, distance you're shooting. There is this, I'm not sure what it is. It's a you just slide it, and I have no idea what it does, and then it kind of releases. Maybe it's for the O-ring here between the barrel. I'm not sure. If you guys know, comment, tell me. That's about it for this side. And of course the magazine, banana clip, snaps right in there. Love the AK-47 for that reason. Banana clip, I love it. I'm not such a fan of the M4. So the AK-47's internals consist of a full metal gearbox. I believe it's a version 3. And it says that it has a shooting system called BAXS, B-A-X-S. I have no clue what that is. But I guess if they include it on the box, it's beneficial. Some more stats on the gun. The length is 35.63 inches or 90.5 centimeters. It weighs 8.17 pounds. The magazine capacity mistake is actually 550 BBs. So that of course is high max, a high cap mag. Its rate of fire is 750 to 850 BBs a minute. And the power range is about 65 yards or 59 meters. So it's hard to perform because I'm holding the camera, but what this is here, this is where the battery goes, right up top here. The top of the gun is, you can take it off. Right here, there's the release button. It's hard to open up sideways. There we go. Okay, so there's the that silver rod you see right there is the mechanism for the right there. There's a spring on it, and of course it's powered, I guess, by, I think it's gears that power up the blowback, because I know that blowback does not take up any extra energy. So anyways, that's what that's for. It's also for right there, the selector switch there, and sorry, not the selector switch, the release switch for the top, and then the spring is just layered on top of that. Anyways, so that's where the battery goes. Hook it up to that. I'm not sure if any other size batteries can go in it. I've only tried mine that I have, 8.4. I want to get a 9.6, but truthfully, the gun shoots extremely fast, or what I think, with just an 8.4. I've done so many, looked at so many videos of 9.6 guns, and honestly, I think it's just a waste of BBs because it's definitely fast enough with 8.4. One issue I have with the gun is, actually, I have very few, but the one issue that I do have is when I put back in the battery and try and put the top back on, it's extremely hard. I must be at it for 5 minutes trying to snap it back in, and I guess that's just because either I'm stupid, or it just is hard, because this needs to snap back in properly so that you can open it up again, and if you don't close it properly, it'll just fall off. Maybe, if you're actually in a match or something, or running. So the sling hatches, that's one of them, and then right here, I believe that's a sling hat right there. I've never used one before on this gun, and I do hear, and even myself, I can see that it's really thin. It's hardly hanging on to that connector right there, so I wouldn't trust it if I ever bought one. I know most people that also have this gun say not to trust it either, but this is right, like that this is part of the of this iron frame here, so you have no worries with that one. It's just this one, it's a little bit wobbly, it's thin, feels like I can cut it with scissors, but I probably can't. But I mean, that's what it feels like. So when shooting the AK-47, I really prefer having the stock down and folded, only because airsoft guns, there's no recoil really. So I find that the stock really just gets in my way. But I have mostly shot at short distances, so maybe that's why. But at longer distances, and even, you know, standing up and stuff, I think that this stock would be useful. Overall, the handling and an actual like play with the gun is absolutely amazing. I have no problems shooting. The only problem I do have is loading it. I find that I have to wind the bottom a lot, and I think that might be related to the battery. I have no idea. And another problem I also have is sometimes after I shoot, the blowback, the barrel release sometimes gets caught on little pieces of, just little pieces, part of the internals, and it won't fully shut all the way. So in order to close it, I'd have to shoot it again and hope that it fully closes. Those are two other minor problems. I also find that when I get low, I don't know if this is supposed to happen, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but when I get low on BBs, I tend to have to wind, get about 3 shots in, and then I'd have to wind again. So when you're low on BBs, there's absolutely no point for automatic, going fully auto. So closing on the gun, it's extremely good. I definitely recommend buying it. I got it from Toronto Airsoft. Shipping over 200 is free. I don't see why you wouldn't buy from that site. Of course, if you live in America. Yeah, Canadian tip, orange tip is Canadian law. So if you like this video, if you liked my noob description of the airsoft gun, which is definitely better than what I should have. By the way, I paid for it myself. I'm not a spoiled brat. Anyways, so I definitely recommend it. If you like the video, subscribe, like, definitely comment me if you know any of the questions I asked, because of course I said I'm a noob and I need some help with some of the facts about this gun, like what certain things do, why it's there. Anyways, be sure to check out our other videos on this gun and clear soft guns, and I will have a shooting test done soon.